Welcome to the Chateau de Mortiers in Normandy. My name is Helen. Since the day my parents saw this 17th century chateau was for sale in 1983 to today, with some big setbacks along the way, my family has been committed to restoring this house, which we see as not only a chateau, but at the same time a home and a true work of art. When they bought it, they had no idea how long it would take, but we have come to see it as the project of a lifetime. And there's never a dull moment. With the house, a separate pigeon tower and toilet building, 4 hectares of land including 2 ancient driveways, a front and a back garden, a large pond and some animals, our hands are always full. Join us on this adventure. It's the Saturday of the Antiques Fair here in Moravie, so my daughter and my sister-in-law are helping to move the animals. I'm leading my horse and pushing my son, who is hopefully about to fall asleep, but you never know. Every year, the mayor of the village, who has animals himself, lends us a field to put ours in. That way, we take them by foot, usually, to one of his fields. They have grass, water, everything they need, shelter, because it's usually hot in August. And that way, they're not at all bothered by the fireworks. It's far enough away. So that's always doing us a big favor. So this is Ben du 76. He's the artificier in chief. So he is directing his team, and he's the one who's making sure all the security measures are respected, and he's just basically looking after the setup and supervising it. We're having a little chat. General view of the fireworks. Pooh. This is our Foire à la Brocante. Brocante meaning something between flea market and antique market. You can find everything here, from big furniture to small furniture, saddles, clothes, books, anything, you name it. Almost anything. It's been going for 50 odd years, 54 or something, I think now. 5,000 visitors we aim for every year.
Aux armes citoyens, formez le bataillon, marchons, marchons, qu'un sang impur abreuve nos sillons. Quand les ours et les grisons étaient seigneurs des bois,
le coco
au fond du ballon. Il chante le printemps dans la Savoie et c'est la trompe de Gabon qui lui répond comme autrefois. Quand les ours et les grisons étaient seigneurs des bois. Noël est à mon cœur sur un joli jardin et à une petite fleur, je m'y trouve si bien. Et je reviendrai aux prochaines saisons à Noël pour sonner avec l'ami Gabon.
un facteur qui s'appelait Garnier, qui était le gendre du facteur de trompe de l'époque,
D'accord.
qui a fait cela. Voilà, il s'appelle Pédec et s'appelle une Pédec Truffa. Et
Good morning, this is our project for now. About 10:15 we're starting to pull out all these brambles with the help of our neighbour. They're all around the pond, they're stopping access, and the pond has dried out because of all this green stuff, so we have to get rid of it as soon as possible. I should think that he'll need about 2 hours to do that at least. Just look at this thick stuff. Oh, the last time we mowed around here properly or did a really good cleaning job was maybe 7 years ago. It has been mown a couple of times since, but the last 2 or 3 years not much has been done. It's a pity because it's got a lovely weeping willow just above the pond. Yes. Well, in fact, it's taken our neighbour all day to clean around this pond. He really got rid of pretty much all the brambles that were there. All around there, around that side of my rose, all along here. It took him really a long time, much longer than we thought. Plus around the other side of this weeping willow. And the only thing I have now to do, and that's a big job I think, is to get myself a pair of waders and get down into this pond to get rid of all these pieces, all these clumps which he couldn't really access with his very small digger, and pull them out by hand, dig them up so that the water that ends up in this pond actually has a chance to stay there instead of being sucked up through all this grass and all these weeds. Yeah, I've got to find a moment to do that. Several days, I think. And one of the next things we have to tackle sometime early in the morning or at this time in the evening, in fact we might just do it now, is the box hedge, which has been attacked for the very first time this year. What a bother. We were free of it before this year, by these horrible caterpillars, also coming from Asia, someplace in Asia. I don't know what they're called in English, but they're pyrale du buis, and they really just love box. And it almost killed this hedge completely, as from about April, I think it started here, April or May. We treated it once, we were able to save the big box hedge, but all the little cuttings my mother had made and planted, and which were thriving until this year, half of them died. So we've had to put up all these contraptions to try and get the moths in there. It's been quite successful, but once you've got this pyrale, you have it forever, I'm afraid. Another bother. This is something we could have done without, to be quite honest. But anyway, there you are, now we have it. Well, going back towards the house, and with the breeze blowing right in my face, I get a particularly good opportunity to smell this gorgeous buddleia. I think this is my mother's favourite one. It has the most intense violet colour, and it smells absolutely lovely. He's enjoying himself too. Bumblebee, I think. This really is the butterfly bush. They love it.